Hello, Giants fans. Welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. The Giants lost to the White Sox yesterday 1-0. 1-0 is always a very bad way to lose a baseball game, and I'm not just talking about losing by 1 run. You end up being down 1 run at the end of a game. That's never fun, but I'm specifically talking about losing 1-0 in a game because that means that your team lost solely because they could not get a run on the board in any one of the 9 innings, and that the pitching and defensive efforts to keep the game mostly scoreless on the other side for the entire game were wasted because your team could not get their offense going. So that is the real misery of losing a game 1-0. But you know what's worse is that this run wasn't even an earned run. It came off an error. Get to that later. Alex Cobb pitched 5 scoreless innings yesterday, and that's an improvement for Cobb, absolutely. He had been quite inconsistent, but although he only went 5 innings, they were all scoreless innings, so that is a great improvement for Cobb, definitely. And then John Brebbia, Tyler Rogers, and Dominic Leone each pitched an inning after that to keep the game scoreless. So the bullpen, until the 9th inning, the bullpen came in and held the game to a tie, kept giving the Giants a chance. And then we get to the 9th inning, and Camilo Doval came in. He gave up the go-ahead run, but listen to this, it wasn't even an earned run. That's the real tragedy of the game, because he missed a catch. There should have been 3 outs before that run had a chance to come in. It wasn't so much Doval's pitching as his fielding error that allowed the White Sox to score. So we're just going to have to look at this and say this is an absolutely pitiful loss, because the Giants couldn't score 1 run. Their offense was held totally at bay each of the 9 innings that this game was played. The White Sox won by 1 run, and the 1 run that they got was in an error by the pitcher in the 9th inning. So that's just a bad way to be edged past, but it counts as a loss in the standings just as much as any blowout does. It came at a bad time, too, because the Giants had just come off having lost 2 series, then tying 1 against the Tigers. I mean, they need to win this one against the White Sox. They need to come back over the weekend and win their 2 games. They're playing today at 1:05. They need to win this one. I didn't check who was pitching, but whoever it is going to have to pitch their best, and the offense is going to have to get things going too. They're going to have to hit so that at least they can compete in the scoring for a win if they can score enough runs there. So anyway, this game just didn't go right. They lost on an error, but the Giants just need to not get discouraged and keep up their real focus as a team and get back to being hot, which I think they can do, because they were hot a short while ago. I think things have been a little bit difficult, although their last win, they won 4 runs to 3. And so sometimes 4 runs in a 9-inning game can be enough. But all of that, when all is said and done, the offense will need to get back, and they will need to hit some homers and singles and doubles and all that, as well as being able to get runs on maybe even sacrifice ground outs or fly outs. So that is what we need. You've been watching Giants Baseball 101. Now, a very important note to fans: if we want a bigger community of fans here watching Giants Baseball 101, I'm looking to grow this channel quite a bit, and especially that would be really nice by playoff time. So there are things you can do about that. You can tell people about it and tell them they should subscribe, and you can share the link to this channel, and I would encourage you to do anything you feel that you can do to get this more popular. And please subscribe, certainly, if you haven't subscribed yet. Also, please email me if you'd like to talk about any baseball discussion at GabrielVaughn89@gmail.com. That's also in the description box. Thank you, Best of luck for the Giants at coming back and winning this much-needed series against the White Sox to keep their record alive. I'll see you next time.